Well, I'm excited for the next 2 hours because we get to sit back, we get to relax, and we get to enjoy a wonderful story. We go for a journey and experience the spirit of the amazing Southwest. Southwestern jewelry that is handcrafted, beautifully designed. We're talking Chaco Canyon, a brand that on HSN has been with us now for nearly 20 years. The lady you're seeing is, of course, the incomparable Jennifer Juan, the voice of Chaco Canyon, and a truly remarkable lady whose mission on all of these shows is to do justice to the amazingly talented men and women that are creating these products for you. And as I say, I don't know, I enjoy doing Chaco Canyon shows very, very much. I'm a big believer that we have to support, you know, this incredibly talented group and bring to life their creations. I want to say right out of the gate that threaded throughout the next 2 hours are some really tremendous values. I mean, really, discounts, spectacular offers that I know will entice you. I will say this. At the end of this hour, at around 8:50 Eastern time, we're going to do a Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring for $59. Now, you know the Sleeping Beauty mine is closed. That's gonna be a mega special towards the end of this hour. And at the end of the next hour, we're gonna do equally an extraordinary offer on one of the best-selling Chaco Canyon pieces of all time. So I know you might be tuning in and out, you might be making dinner, you might be looking after the kids, you might be doing 1,000,001 things, but try to keep coming back because I really do have, and we've tried to spread them throughout, some amazing deals. Let's get started though. Our very first item, never seen before, is our Chaco Canyon Gemstone Split Shank Stack Ring. It comes in howlite or in the fabulous red Spiny Oyster shell. I want to introduce Jennifer, who is joining us live on the phone. Jennifer, I truly enjoy these hours with you. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I heard you had a wonderful show earlier, and then you've got this final show today with me. And Jennifer, I was just saying, don't we have a fabulous lineup?
Oh, we do a lot of special surprises.
We love our surprises. And Jennifer, you're bringing us some new things. Tell us a little bit about this stack ring in either the howlite or the red Spiny Oyster shell.
I love these because when you wear them, they're all flush with color, and if it hits the gloves or anything like that, it doesn't get attached. They're smooth to the touch. They're comfortable, and they're offered in the Spiny Oyster or the White Buffalo. We've never had rings like this before, so it's a great combination to have them in 2 different colors.
It's in sizing 5 through 12 as well. Again, this is beautiful sterling silver, so you really get that high quality. And there is a versatility to this because you can stack this with so many of your other pieces. And if you have lots of Chaco Canyon turquoise pieces, you're gonna love how you can just incorporate that burst of color. The lovely Amanda is joining us tonight, modeling these pieces for us. So it's Amanda, it's Jennifer, it's myself, and of course it's you. $69.98, 3 flex pay of $23.33. Jennifer, I know we'll talk about this throughout our show tonight, but as we look to this 20-year milestone of Chaco Canyon on HSN, how important is this as an outlet for the amazing men and women who create these pieces?
For these men and women, this is how they make their income. They live out in far out remote areas, and even through the crisis that we're going through right now, a lot of them had indeed gotten sick, but overcame it. And even though they overcame the virus, they're still working. And the first focal point is their family, and second is doing the family justice by keep moving on, keep moving forward, and making rings like this, even at a time when, everything seems heavy, they always make everything with love because, that's what it is more meaningful to them because this is their culture that was instilled within them.
Well, it's a culture that is full of such history and such legacy and such wonderful, wonderful feelings. And we'll talk again about symbolism throughout a lot of the silhouettes and motifs that we're going to discuss tonight. With this ring, Jennifer, I know we're wrapping this up in a moment, but with this ring, we're looking at the beautiful inlay work. And the inlay work, I know, is really something that is, this is a lot of work considering it's done by hand, isn't it?
It is, and the artist in here is Jamie Johnson, and we just started working with her, and she's in her late 30s. She's very appreciative of the orders she gets, so she can work from home and be able to provide for her kids and still teach them, you know, be a teacher for them online and also be a homemaker as well as provide for income for their family.
Well, Jennifer, they're letting me know we are, okay, the Howlite, which is going to be that beautiful black and white, is very popular. The red spiny getting limited in size 12, 11, and 9. So we have sizes 5 through 12 typically, but this, okay, size 12 is getting limited in both options right here. Brand new, launching today, 3 flex pay of $23.33. It's nice to experiment with colors and meanings and to see what it can do for you. And I think, Jennifer, with gemstones specifically, and everything we do tonight is authentic, it's all real. There is a certain sensation and a certain feeling you get when you know you're wearing the real deal.
It is, and I've said before that when an artist works with their jewelry, they said that their soul goes into it. And with this, you have a lot of soul because you have, for me, this would be a unisex ring for a man and a woman. And so when you have that sense of, you know, unity between both sexes coming together, you can make a lot of jewelry, and especially for the men and women teaching each other the art of silversmithing. You know, this is a very wonderful piece to have, especially for the stackable rings.
Well, we are moving straight along to our next item. Brand new also. This is the Zuni Turquoise Geometric Drop Earrings. It is a 2-minute special. And folks, a reminder, a lot of you asking, forgive me, I say these things and I'm conscious that you're then waiting for them. I do have coming up extraordinary values. People asking about the Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. It's at approximately $850. So in about 45 minutes from now, it's a Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring for $59. It will go like that, as you would imagine, because it's Sleeping Beauty, the king of turquoise. Okay, this next one, Jennifer, beautiful design, gorgeous design. The etched detail that we see in here, married together with some beautiful high blue turquoise. Tell us about these.
With this, the artist in here is Margie Kazmafi, and she's Zuni. And we're with these geometric rings. She's happy that she has an order with HSN, and just, you know, delighted to have her wares featured on TV. And these earrings aren't heavy, and are statement earrings, and she can make about 20 pairs a week. So with this, with Margie, she says that this is her source of income since she was in her late teens. So she's really outdone herself with this type of earring, especially the way it is made in its geometric design.
I think it's very fashion forward. It looks very on trend right now. It's certainly like it's for anybody of any age, and it looks expensive. We're at $179, only a dozen pairs now left. That's why it was a quick 2-minute special. So if you would like yours, call on in. It's item 711996. Okay, we're gonna head straight along. I think I'm heading over this way. Okay, guys, remember I told you that we are threading in specials throughout the show. Here's the first one. I have a big, and I mean big, turquoise cross pendant that will sell out within 2-3 minutes. This will be gone like that. If you would like this, dial as quick as you can. It's 113 and change. Sleeping Beauty. I mean, let's just look at this for a second. Producer Jared, forgive me, how many were left on these? I'm confusing myself. Okay, in total, I have 350. So these will all be gone in a matter of moments. I have these earrings at $129, but I want to show you the pendant just so you can see it. This is larger. It's 2 13/16 of an inch in length, so nearly 3 inches, and then nearly 2 inches side by side. I want you to notice the dimension, the quality, and the size. Now, for faith, for inspiration, for all the amazing reasons to purchase it. But if I may be so bold, Jennifer, and I know we'll only be able to share this story 2 or 3 times tonight, The demand for Sleeping Beauty has never been greater. The sadness is that there is no Sleeping Beauty. Jennifer, you were there the day the Sleeping Beauty mine closed, and I always remember when you told me, because worldwide Sleeping Beauty was always the king of turquoise, there was an extraordinary amount of interest, people coming from all around the world trying to get that last piece.
Yes, it was an amazing show for being that all these people came in bus loads and carloads, and they basically bought everything from big pieces, small pieces, to even little chips, and meeting from San Carlos and Globe in that area. I grew up with the stone, and I did not know at that time that this stone was, revered worldwide. And now that, the mine is closed, it's a little sad to know that I couldn't appreciate it, early on. But nowadays, when you see pieces like this where the silversmiths put it in their jewelry making, it's really outstanding. And that cross that you see there is made by Marilyn and Wilbur Yulee. They're Zuni artisans, and we bring a lot of their pieces to HSN. And this is one of my favorite crosses too that they have too as well.
With everybody on the phone line, now fewer than 220. This will be a complete sellout, folks. This is not scheduled to be back this year. So this is your last opportunity for 2020 to be able to get that larger size cross with the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but for those of us that follow the stories of the gemstones, Sleeping Beauty is the most precious. It is the king, the truly most in-demand, most revered, most sought-after turquoise that money can buy. Look at the high blue. Look at that robin's egg blue. That's the reason. It's just so clean in every respect. Okay, guys, we're saying sell out in about 90 seconds. So if you jump on the phone, you will be able to get yours, but this is a last call. Don't forget, we do have some earrings that would pair back beautifully. The earrings are $129.98. These ones are not Sleeping Beauty, but they're a beautiful high blue turquoise that you can see there as well. And obviously, I mean, Jennifer, you and I have presented only a few crosses over the years. I really feel like the Chaco Canyon family have embraced the cross in turquoise, very much so. There's something out of this world, the majesty of the turquoise married together with the cross silhouette. I think they work so well in harmony.
They do, and especially if you go out to the little areas in Southwest where they're going from Colorado to New Mexico to Arizona, you see a lot of crosses out there, and that was instilled when the first settlers came to America. And for the Navajo and the Zuni people, when they seen the symbolism, their faith was, that faith is being instilled within their beliefs, whether it be Catholicism or Christianity, they've had that symbolism within their jewelry making. You can even go into the adobe church houses and you'll see crosses that are hung up, old crosses that are adorned with turquoise and all different types of jewelry in it. I mean, it's just magical. And when you see it instilled in jewelry like this, it really gives you a sense of pride, especially for the artists in here, for the earrings that you have there, that's Loretta Smith.
It lays so beautifully on the neckline, as you can see with our lovely Amanda tonight. But there is a boldness, there is a presence to this that demands attention. So inspirational, oh, for sure. Fashionable, no question. Sleeping Beauty is the treasure here. It is the hidden treasure that is only found in a handful of pieces. I think tonight, throughout the entire 2 hours, there are only 4 pieces with Sleeping Beauty turquoise in, right? And of course it is, in the pecking order, it is #1. Most people want Sleeping Beauty, but the pricing has gone up so substantially since the mine closed. Now, look, all turquoise is beautiful in its own right. It's a magic, really the magic of Mother Nature, but Sleeping Beauty will always be the one that raises the most eyebrows. So there it is. Thank you for all of your orders. We're down to fewer than 100 now if you would like to order. I do want to let you know the earrings, details if you'd like to order them. We have I believe it's at $129.98. There are only 20 now available. This is $592,401 on our beautiful Chaco Canyon blue Kingman turquoise earrings. Look at Amanda for a second. Look at how commanding they are. These are not teeny tiny. They are definitely larger. So a great buy if you'd like to order those. Don't forget, at the end of this hour at about 8:50, we will be offering, while supplies last, a Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring for $59. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true, I promise. A Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring for $59 is coming up in about 30 or 35 minutes from now. Let's move along. Next item, last seen 2 or 3 months ago. It comes in a couple of different options. We have our compressed turquoise shell, and we have our Kingman turquoise. This is on sale. The retail value is $322. Our normal HSN price is $249, and our price today is $216. It is on 3 flex pay. The center that you're seeing there is a gigantic 33 by 22 millimeter. So 33 by 22 millimeter. I love the twist design. I certainly appreciate with this, the opportunity you've got to be able to customize the size, not crazily, but just a little bit, tweak it in or tweak it out so it fits you perfectly. This is a nice, bold look, Jennifer, for a reasonable price. For sure. I like both options. I can't pick a favorite on these two.
I love this both equally, but I'm going towards more of the compressed turquoise, being that it's got my every favorite color of the Southwest, whether it be the mountains or the red hues of the sky, the yellows of the sun. I mean, everything that's just all mushified on that beautiful stone there. And not to mention the stars that you see that are hugging the turquoise, and that twisted rope for the cuffin itself. And the artist in there is Sheena Jack, and she's been one of our master silversmiths for a very long time. And with being introduced with the 2 stones, she's decided to give it a little bit of a twist. And the stars that you see around it, the Navajo people believe that their ancestors come from the stars. And so when you come up to a person and you greet them, you say "ate," which means like greeting from the stars. And so also, again, with that twisted cuff that you see there, that's bringing you and the maker together, all like in unison, because they're there with you all the time.
Again, it's these stories and understanding the reason behind the design that really create such a warm impression on your heart with these. A lot of jewelry is just the same old, faceless, nameless, don't really know why. With every piece of Chaco Canyon that you'll see in this show, there is a reason why. The shape, the style, the silhouette, the stars, the materials that are being used, the oxidization, everything has been done for a reason. It's part of its story. So as this lives on forever in your jewelry box and you pass this down from generation to generation, it's something that you can take pride in. Now, Jennifer said it. This is the one that Jennifer's liking, and no surprise, it is the most popular. This is our this is our compressed turquoise and shell. And what you get is this abundance of color, the blues and the sunset oranges and the alpine whites. The bronze is in there, the gold's in there. It's really a remarkable impression that it makes, right? It's a feast for the eyes for sure. If this is the one you'd like, we are down to our final 3 dozen. Of course, if you're looking just to go more classic, you certainly can go for our Kingman Turquoise. Again, size-wise that you're seeing there is a 33 by 22 millimeter. Thank you for your orders on this one. We are rolling along in this 2-hour final show of the visit. 720-869 is your item number if you'd like that. Okay, I'm heading on this way. I'm doing a time check. Guys, we're about 35 minutes or 30 minutes from our $59 Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. We're excited, very excited. For many of us, we have our favorites. I know that in a previous visit, what you are looking at right now, I remember it vividly, was one of the best-selling pendants of all time from Chaco Canyon. We just got it back in stock. It's the Etched Feather Pendant, and we're gonna dive into all the meaning and symbolism of feathers for sure, of which there are in so many cultures. This is your chance to be able to get it for $139.90, so we're making it available at our lowest price ever. I wanna show you, guys, this is big. You're looking at over 3 inches from top to bottom. It has an oversized bail, so you can really use this and wear this on so many necklaces that you may already own or you may want to purchase. I'll give you the details in a little while about the liquid silver that we have married this together with. Just before I forget, there are some feather earrings available, which have a beautiful twist to them. I love this, they have a curve, so it shimmers with the light. These are $111 and change. You don't have to buy them together, of course, and most people will just buy the pendant, but I wanted to make you know, make you aware that they are there as well. So Jennifer, clearly a story to be told here. Extraordinary popularity when you premiered this. Tell me a little bit about the feather and why it's so important.
For the feather, it's important because whether it comes from the eagle or any type of bird out there, many different native communities use the feathers as either for blessings or different types of ceremonies for heroes and warriors out there. And also the feather as a symbolism of freedom, of a community, of love and of respect, and especially for the eagle, that is one of the most revered bird out there. And so with a feather like this, it is either bestowed upon a young woman doing her coming of age ceremony, or a young man during his coming of age ceremony, or if a warrior comes back from war, upon a different land, he is bestowed a headdress full of eagle feathers. And but if you have that sense of, freedom, within you, if you have your own soldier out there, you want to give a feather like this to them. It is a symbolism of honor, too, as well. And that big feather that you see there is made by Daryl Del Rito, and those curved earrings are made by Terrence Pantia. And for natives, they say a long time ago, before there were humans, there were birds. And the biggest bird was the eagle, and the eagle was having his own little powwow of people, not people, but the birds come to him so he can put them in the pecking order of whether this bird would be, they would be blessed, blessing people, whether one would be healing sickness and things like that. And so they're all in a little circle in front of the eagle, and the smallest bird was a little red flicker bird, and he was the last one to come. So he comes over and kind of tugs on the eagle and says, what can I do for you? And so the eagle was just thinking, okay, he's he came late, didn't come on time. So he told him to fly high above the heavens and, come back. So the little bird did as much as he could. He took off, flew high above the heavens, and so the eagle still talking to the other birds. And then behind them was this big burst into the dirt, and the dust came up and everything. And they turned around, there was this big hole in the ground. And so when they're looking into the hole, they thought that, the bird had an accident. He wasn't going to come back. And so while they were all looking in the hole, the little bird comes over behind the eagle and was kind of like, what are you all looking at? But the back of his feathers were red, like the sun, red and orange. And so the eagle turned to him and said, you're going to be the healer. You're going to go out into, the world and, heal people, heal, the sickness. You're going to be blessing people out there. So that's what the little flicker bird was used for. His feathers was used for, healing people. So there are many types of stories that are like that out there, but, the feather in itself is a symbolism of an ancestor that has gone before us and visiting us back again.
Jennifer, I've said it before, you need to do a book of wonderful, wonderful stories. No, that was wonderful. I love that. I love that. There's a lot to be said. And I think that when you wear something like this, there's so many elements. There's so much personality to it, right? You feel a lot. You feel connected to it. You feel like you are soaring above the clouds. Like it does lift your soul. In terms of it being fashionable, yeah, it's very fashionable. In terms of it being cool, yeah, it's very cool. In terms of it being special, absolutely it is special. The turquoise, the beautiful sterling silver, the workmanship, it is a astonishing 3 inches there or thereabouts in terms of the length. Although we're wrapping this up, guys, I want to give you the details because we put this on a liquid silver necklace that I do want you to know is available. This liquid silver necklace has been part of the Chaco Canyon collection for 15, 18, 20 years, continues to be so popular. It's available in 18 inches, 24 inches, or 30 inches. You can add any of the pendants that we're showcasing today, or you can wear it by itself. I mean, it's very full in the design. It feels immaculate against the skin. But again, there's an 18 inch, there's a 24 inch, or there's a 30 inch available. It reflects the light so marvelously that it radiates. It's called liquid silver. If you call us, our wonderful representatives will be able to guide you through and make sure that you can get that home. If you do want the earrings, just to give you the details so you know exactly what they are, these are the feather but twisted, they're curved. So the curve is allowing that light just to shimmer and shine in a most lovely, I mean really lovely way. They're not just flat on. So as you're stood like the lovely Amanda is, you're getting that angle from every side, every perspective. And you get this beautiful, seamless design with, of course, the cabochons just running all the way down through the very center of the earrings. Again, they command attention because they're nearly 2 inches in length. These, again, from the Kingman mine, they are pierced with the French wire backs. And Jennifer, who was it that you said had created these?
This is Terrence Pantia. He's a Zuni artist. And we often go, well, we used to go like every Thursdays out to the reservation out in the Zuni area. You know, now due to the virus that's hitting hard on the different reservations, we check on the artisans, and you know they're still making their pieces for us, and so we try to get that out. And with this artisan here, he's really outdone himself with this inlay type of feather, which has got a little bit of a bend to it, and that's different. You usually don't see it like that on earrings, but this is one of his one-of-a-kind pieces that we brought on before, and a lot of people seem to like it.
And they are right now. We're down to our final quantities. It's on clearance at $111.92. Again, saving you a significant amount today, over $60, and that is on FlexPay. So all the items we're going to do today are on FlexPay. 3 flex of $37.31. So last call going out on these. Okay, 20 minutes, everybody. 20 minutes before we reveal our Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring for $59. Yeah, no mistake, $59, but they'll go fast. I wanted to just add this into the show because my lovely mother-in-law, the lovely Linda, bought this the last time we were on together, Jennifer. I know there's only 100 left, but I wanted to just show everybody because she wears it all the time. This is the hair tie that you guys brought to life in the baby blue or the ceremonial green. Give us a quick moment on this, because when we launched this, this was a really nice, new, fresh, original way to, you know, have a hair tie, but also incorporate a precious gemstone.
Yes, this is different. I love this because you can flip it on, put it on your hair, or if you have your scarf, you can put that in as a little cuff to it, or if you're not really into much of a showy bracelet, you can pop that on your wrist. And it's been used for a lot of different styles. You can have it even on your purse. But the majority, like a lot of women out here with their very long hair, whether they be cowboys and even cowgirls as well, they like to wear things like this with a little piece of the gemstone right on there just to have a little bit of a show.
Isn't that fantastic? There's, again, only a few. If you want the baby blue, we're down to less than a dozen. So if you want this one, call in sooner rather than later. This one's going to be the ceremonial green. As we celebrate all the colors of turquoise, they're all beautiful in their own right, and they all flatter the skin, no matter what color it may be. It's just a beautiful gemstone. So if you want to try something different, or maybe this might be a gift for somebody, very original, very thoughtful, very useful. If you love all your jewelry, have you got a turquoise encrusted hair tie. Chances are you haven't. Thank you for your orders on this one, 671716. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave that, if we could, guys, if we could leave that on the side table, I would love that. Just in case later on, oh dear, just in case later on there's any left, we can certainly share with you what remains. Okay, 20 minutes, everyone, 20 minutes before this Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring reordered, just back in stock. This is gonna be exciting. I have a cluster cuff for you, and I have brand new, a Y-shaped necklace that we're gonna get to, but I wanna start here, because for many folks, this may look very familiar. In a lot of our HSN material, promotional materials, you will have seen this cuff. Many of our hosts have worn this. Quite honestly, many of the celebrities have worn this. It has come back again and again and again. I have the turquoise available at $5.99. I have the Spiny Oyster available at $4.99. It's red or blue, beautiful red or blue. It's large, it's oval. It's the oxidized base, which is why the color, be it the red or the blue, is popping so much. There's a lot here, and if you were to take this, excuse me, to be appraised, I think you would be blown away by it. We're gonna put a 2-minute clock on the screen because it is that limited. Jennifer, give us the insight to this piece, because it's very intensive in terms of, you know, the amount of materials that are there, and the look that you've got is very specific.
These are like, how could I explain these? These are like power bracelets.
Yes.
I mean, the men and the women out here, they wear it, and it's like it's an everyday bracelet, and but to have it in these colors is amazing. And the artist here is Zeta Begay. She's a Zuni artisan, and she's been with us for a very long time. We've had on her blue turquoise cuff before, and but she created this cuff, and in her home out in Sanders, Arizona, she does all of the silver work and cuts all the stones. And this for the red spiny oyster. That was for the red spiny oyster stone. And the cluster design represents the center of the stone, which is the eldest of the family, and the outers are the person who holds the family together. And so Zeta's in her late 30s and comes from a long line of silversmiths and stone cutters. She can create about 4 of these cuffs in a week. So only a few artisans were taught the art of cluster making work, and so because it's so labor intensive, it represents family.
I mean, this is that gallery piece, it's that showcase piece for sure. The turquoise will be the first to sell out now. Fewer than 10, and then of course the Spiny Oyster, which is that beautiful, that's a power piece right there. That's that status piece for sure. The Spiny Oyster is $499.99. We are offering flex pay, so $166 or $199 respectively. If you'd like to try it on in the comfort and convenience of your own home, you have the 30-day money-back guarantee. I do want to remind you of these earrings real fast, the feathers. A lot of you asking, we're down to a couple dozen or so. They were very popular, they are on clearance. You know, when something like this is on clearance, you must realize it's just because it's the final few. This was a big seller for us, but it's the final few. It's a customer pick, so you've got 4- and 5-star ratings across the board. If you're looking for a great value, it is there. But remember what I said throughout the show, we are threading through. I didn't want to do them all at once because I think it would overwhelm everybody. We're threading through many clearance deals, special values. I keep talking about this Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring that's like 10, 15 minutes away. I've not even told you yet what's coming up in the next hour. I mean, really, it will pay you dividends to stay with us and see, because there's some spectacular, not only pieces, but prices. Okay, I want to show you this though, because this is brand new. This is, boy. This is one of the most high-end pieces that we have brought to life this year from Chaco Canyon. There's earrings that are $189 and the necklace is $989. This is, I mean, spectacular. It's turquoise, it's red spiny oyster shell, it's that multi-size oval and round stations, it's the wide drop, it's got the rope textured accenting. I mean, you look at each piece, and each piece is a masterpiece. Each piece is a work of art. The length and the drop down that you've got is just over 22 inches. Jennifer, tell us about this. It's really, it feels like one of a kind.
When I first seen this type of necklace, this was out in Grants, and when I went to visit some of the artisans, and we went to go take some pictures out in the country out there, and when this was presented to me, man, you should have seen my face and my expression. I was like, oh my God, you know, I was holding it up to the sky, I was touching it. I mean, it was like, I don't know, it was like I was in heaven. But just to wear something like this is just really amazing. And the artisan here, her name is Marie Jones, and she also made the earrings that are up there. She is an awesome Navajo artist and in her 60s and has been silversmithing and making jewelry for over 40 years. She started in her teens and has become an expert craftswoman. She's amazing making lariat necklaces, and she says that she likes to go to Phoenix and see how ladies dress and wear jewelry, and you know that inspires her. She likes to work with turquoise because it is a sacred stone, and she loves the Spiny Oyster because it gives the jewelry a deep pop of color. Marie is excited to be on HSN and share her art with everyone out there, and she says hello.
Well, it is our pleasure, and tell her hello from us. And send her all of our best, because I tell you, she's incredible. Now what, I mean, you look at this, I don't know if the camera can do it possibly justice, but if you come up close.
That red though is really popping. I mean, it doesn't do it justice seeing it from TV. I mean,
it's alive, beautiful. Jennifer, isn't it? I mean, look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, we are excited that you're loving it. The red is nearly gone now. There's only a handful of these, as you can imagine. Again, that wire drop is timeless. Well, let's make sure that we're investing in jewelry that can be forever, not just for today, but forever. Let's make sure that these are heirloom pieces that will benefit from the test of time as well, and these absolutely will. So there's the red, and of course, there's your blue available. The earrings are priced at $189. I think the blue, or the red, the blue really allows you to see the oxidization of the kind of this multi-tiered effect as it's layered upon layered upon layered. So each piece is like a picture. You have the frame, you have the mount, you have the gemstone, and you have it all together. So unique, so special. You will never, ever see yourself coming and going with this one, that is for sure. It's an investment, I know that. Necklace is 3 flex pay, so we can certainly make it a little bit more affordable. So you get it home for $329.99. Thank you for all of your orders. Guys, we are less than 10 minutes away from our $59 Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. Stay with us. We're going to have a lot of fun. Great values coming up. One of a kind. Chaco Canyon continues right here on HSN. First of all, though, please take a look at this. See you in a second.
Ingredients that are rich in tradition, born from the clouds and foothills of the Himalayan mountains. Clean beauty that protects, nourishes, and repairs hair and skin. Shop the Tweaked by Nature Beauty Collection on HSN and hsn.com.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
At HSN and QVC, we stand with Black-owned businesses. And in partnership with the NRF Foundation, we are shining a light on Black-owned small businesses with our Small Business Spotlight. Hear their unique stories of inspiration and innovation, and discover exciting products you'll love to shop. To learn more about these Black-owned businesses, visit hsn.com and qvc.com.
You're watching HSN. Welcome to Chaco Canyon. For nearly 2 decades, we've been telling the story of this talented group of men and women with talents that are way beyond anything I could ever imagine. True, passed down from generation to generation, handcrafted, beautiful jewelry. They did just let me know, folks, we're about 5 minutes away from the Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring that I keep talking about. Trust me, it's incredible value for money. When you see it, you will love it. It's for everybody. Before we get there though, I want to highlight this because this was on the forefront of our brand new collection today. This is our Zuni turquoise inlay bar. It's a more contemporary feel. It's a streamlined feel. It's a clean feel. You get the necklace, of course. It's going to sit nice and flat. It's about 19 inches, just a little over 19 inches in terms of the length, and it is on 3 flex pay of $49.99. We're going to jump straight in with this, Jennifer. This is just very clean. Your eyes are drawn immediately to that beautiful blue of the turquoise.
I like this because this Inlay Bar Necklace is new. It's got a contemporary twist on the Zuni piece, and it's exclusive to HSN but never before seen. This is an Inlay Bar Necklace created by Roland Matachu, and these are perfect for stacking with Navajo pearls or even longer lariat necklaces. It's a perfect pop of color. The feature is the Kingman Turquoise and are created by a New Mexican artisan, a Zuni artisan. And Roland started with working with silver at a very young age, and this is his way of life and income. And all Zuni artisans are very talented, especially with COVID. They are very thankful to be able to stay home, and they are also making adjustable pieces so you can wear it either as a choker or a necklace as well.
And you can see that with the necklace that we have here. You do have that versatility. Amanda's wearing it spectacularly. As you can see, it becomes a really beautiful accent to anything that you're wearing. I mean, look at it. I love as well, Jennifer, the way you've got the 3 bars of silver on either side, just these slithers of silver. I think you can see it right there. It's just a little something, but it adds so much to the personality of the piece. Again, it's contemporary, just like you said.
It is. It's different, and especially I just wanted to say that if we also do lifetime repairs on all our jewelry, and everything is Native American made. And if this piece seems a little too short for you, or if you want an adjuster, you can contact us over through either Facebook or Instagram over at Chaco Canyon Trading Post or Chaco Canyon on either site, and we can do that adjustment for you for free as well.
That's a wonderful support tool that you've always got, because Chaco Canyon really is. It's a community, it's a family, it's everybody in this together. Thank you for your orders. Fewer than 150 now to go around if you'd like to place your order on our brand new inlay bar. We are moments away from that Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. Moments away. Just before we do though, I want to remind you, earlier in the show, we had our fabulous cross, a huge, huge silhouette. We sold over 50% of the entire quantity. It is on sale at $113.82. There's a lot to see here. There's a lot of, faith and inspiration, but there really is a magic because of the turquoise. Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty, the best. We'll talk about Sleeping Beauty with the ring that I'm about to finally reveal, but that's got to be at the top of your list. If you see anything in these 2 hours that are Sleeping Beauty, put it on the top of your list. It's something you should definitely think about getting. Look at that perfect blue. There is no matrix. It's clean, robin's egg blue. The mine is closed. We know that. The demand continues to be insatiable. There is an insatiable appetite for Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So to have anything on sale or clearance or discounted is something you really got to pay attention to. So what I'll do is, because we're going to be telling the Sleeping Beauty turquoise story with our ring that we're about to do, I'll keep this out here because I think for so many folks, if you're tuning in, that's an easy one to say yes to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the ring I'm about to reveal is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's a beautiful band ring that can go with anything, can be stacked, and it's $59. Yep, $59. $9. We have sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These will sell out immediately. Guys, if you want to treat yourself to something today and you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you'd like something that you can wear or that you can gift, you must consider this. It is the lowest price Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring I believe we've ever done in our company history. It is simple and elegant and unique and precious. It's stamped 925 sterling. It's real. You know, we were talking with our team members earlier and somebody said, is it real turquoise? And it was a fair question. Or is it artificial? Is it? Yes, it's real Sleeping Beauty. Already over 250 people are placing orders. We are honoring 3 flex pay of $300 people placing orders. We are honoring 3 flex pay of $19.99. 10, 11, and 12 now sold out. They are going rapidly. If you would like to order yours, 671720 is the item number. Jennifer, if we may, tell me who created this, and then try and explain, because we take for granted that everybody knows that Sleeping Beauty is always going to be the most precious and sought after, but so many folks perhaps don't realize just how collectible it has become in 2020. It's more collectible now than it's ever been, right?
Yes, and so when you see pieces like this that we do bring back every now and then, it's because of the backstock that the artisan has, but it's not a whole big amount. It's just certain pieces. And for the artisan here, her name is Gloria Lasita, and this is known as a stacker ring. It's a perfect accessory to your diamond bands, and the turquoise really makes the diamond pop. The ring of this is another staple in our line. It is perfect to wear, stacked or wear alone. Gloria and her family make this ring, so it's a very good order for them because of what is going on through COVID. They're very happy that the HSN customers like their design so much. And it's for the Sleeping Beauty turquoise in itself. It's located out in Globe, Arizona. The mine is no longer active, but it's a little copper mining town, and it's about 2 hours east of Phoenix. So with this, it is said that there's this big mountain out there that is that looks like a woman lying on her side or on her back with her hands, over her, and so they call it the Sleeping Beauty Mine, and it brings out all these this beautiful, robin's egg blue hue of turquoise with, the majority of the time has no matrix on it, but it's very sought after.
Well, we are, as you would imagine, extremely busy. I wish I had 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. There's no such thing. It is only while supplies last. Keep your eye on the quantity counter. If you only buy one thing, the problem is in the next hour, I have one particular piece that I really want you to see. But there's still some great things to come. But make no bones about it, this is top 3. If you were looking at really narrowing down the selection today, you have to have this towards the top of your list. Sleeping Beauty turquoise, whether you're in the United States of America, in England, Ireland, Italy, France, Australia, wherever you are on this wonderful planet, you say Sleeping Beauty and they know it's the best. Now, I'm not trying to put down the other turquoise mines because they're all great, but there's nobody can stand out here and not tell you that Sleeping Beauty is the most expensive. It's the rarest, it's the most scarce. It's the one that everybody aspires to. So everybody should have at least something in the world of Sleeping Beauty. This is yours. Maybe you're buying this for your daughter or your granddaughter, who maybe is turning 18 years old or 21 years old. Maybe you're buying this for your sister, or you want this for you because you want a little something. It's not about having to spend $4,000, $5,000, $1,000. It's about $59 and getting something that you could wear and enjoy and marry back and match back to anything and everything, right? You can stack this. I'll tell you what I'm gonna ask our team. Could we please find it's sequence 105 from the next hour? I saw that the lovely Amanda actually has it on, but there is a cuff that matches back to this. And we're scheduled to present it for just a few moments in the next hour, but I would like you to see it together because unbeknownst to me at first, I didn't realize they look like they were made for one another. Here is the cuff. And you can see that it's $2.99. It's Sleeping Beauty as well, but look how it marries back. It's the same design. It's just like, you know, we enlarged the size of it. So if you would like this beautiful cuff, it is available in limited numbers. The presentation in the next hour is only for about, oh goodness, I think it's 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but it is available if you'd like it to go with. Remember, the other Sleeping Beauty I had was that cross. Don't forget that big, beautiful cross, which is also available there. There's fewer than 100 left at this stage, but there's the Sleeping Beauty cross. This was on a special discount. I believe it's $111, I think, or $113. The cuff is $2.99, but of course, the superstar is the ring. Mr. Jared, how many do we have? Oh, he read my mind. Thank you, sir. We are counting backwards. I do not have any extended deliveries on this, and it is the final quantity for the year, guys. This is the last quantity for 2020. There are no more of this piece coming back. Sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are available. I'm wondering, Jared, maybe we could transfer the time from the next hour that we were supposed to spend on the cuff and do it in this hour. Maybe that's a good idea, because, you know, because they match back so well. You know, it's worth doing, I think. I like to be able to tell the story all together. Jennifer, as an eternity ring that we're looking at right now, that can have so much symbolism in so many ways, whether it's forever friends or a forever love. There's a lot that goes into that as a reason for being.
It is, because everything is in circle. You know, you have that circle of life. So as you know, time goes on, even though a lot of the artisans are in their own element at this point, but you know, they still must move on and keep moving forward. And so right now, especially with the stones that we have there, which is Sleeping Beauty, you know, that has stopped, but yet they're keeping that spirit alive with, you know, whatever pieces that they have left to make with the new jewelry. And so both artisans that you have there, with Gloria and the artisan for the cuff, which is Larry Loretto, you can see that they're two different artisans, but yet they have that one unique look to it. And so especially with that sky stone that you have there, that is the most important stone that is very revered within the Navajo and the Zuni people, and especially all other tribes too as well, because the blue stones represent the sky, you know, the man part, and for the women in different tribes, the shell would be a representation of the woman. And so so they put that, you know, as an honor stone within their jewelry making.
I mean, it's a vision. It really is. It's a vision, obviously, that is and a belief and a shared promise of perfection. And that's what you have here. You have a talent that is something you cannot buy. It's indescribable. It's a God-given talent. And you marvel every time you look at it. From the elaborate pieces to the simpler pieces, there is a reason for being. And as you look towards the end of this year, and obviously this has been one heck of a year, a crazy year, you think about what you want to buy your loved ones and what you spend the money on. You think about what you can spend and buy for $59.98. There's not a lot of great, genuine, precious jewelry that you can shop for at that price point. So for somebody that you love and cherish, that you want to gift them something that really is special, I would encourage you to buy this in advance for them, because there won't be a Christmas show where this is seen. Is it the lowest price ring in the 2-hour Chaco Canyon show today? Oh, for sure. There is no other ring that comes close to $59 and change. But ultimately, Jennifer, I go back to the idea that you're buying precious Sleeping Beauty. And there is a majesty to it, right? There is a wonderful, wonderful majesty to this king of gems. The high blue, the robin's egg blue, it really is the heart and soul of the turquoise family. And today, you know, you get it more than anybody. More and more people look for Sleeping Beauty. We get more calls about Sleeping Beauty than any other. I think the last show that I did with you, we only had one piece. It feels like every time I'm on, the number of pieces dwindles downwards and downwards and downwards, right?
I remember the times when it was just Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty. Now it's just like, you know, every so often. But especially for this price that, you know, we have it today, that's just unheard of. And especially for, you know, the maker of the ring, the Zuni style, the way it is inlaid, it would be 3 times the price. And just with the ring that for that amount, I would get like 3 so far, you know, just to have it.
Well, but you were always a smart shopper there, Jennifer. You're like me. You can eye up a great value at the same time. Sizes 5, is it 5, 6, 7 available? We just lost 7. So what have we got? 5, 6, 8, and 9. Sizes 5, 6, 8, and 9 are available. I want to thank you for all of your calls at 671-720. I mean, we talked a lot about this. We were excited about this, but I do want you to know I've not given away everything yet. In the next hour, we've got some wonderful things still to come. So with that fresh in our minds, let's just spend a moment here, because this takes on that same modern look, that modern feel, that contemporary feel with, as you can see, the Sleeping Beauty turquoise again, but now we're going for a lot of silver. Look at the thickness, look at the presence of the silver. As I hold this, the heft to this, the weight to this is noticeable. I mean, really, it's noticeable. It's a substantial piece for sure, and all the way from edge to edge, you have this stream of beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Jennifer, remind me who designed this, who created this for us, please.
This is a cuff made by Larry Loretto, and this is the most well-made, gorgeous cuff that we have. This is one that you cannot adjust, because if you try to, you will pop out the stones. And so this is a type of cuff that you would call it a roll-on. You'd put it in the indentation of your wrist and just roll it right onto you. And this is a well-made cuff because of the thickness of the silver and the amount of turquoise that is on there, and you can just feel it when you touch it.
It's so smooth. It's you know, you don't feel anything at all. You just feel this beautiful smoothness, this silkiness as it embraces the wrist. And I love how Amanda is pairing it back again to our $59 Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. I mean, that makes a statement right there, Jennifer. It's not fussy, it's not over the top, but it really, it's an affluent look that shows wonderful design sensitivity. It looks high-end, and it surely feels high-end. Obviously, with this, Jennifer, we get asked a lot about how do we take care of turquoise and sterling silver. Are you a fan of our Sparkle jewelry cleaner that we do?
Oh, yes. I've met him before. He lived here in Tempe, in Phoenix. And so he always thought I lived in Albuquerque, but he's a very nice person, and his product, when he gave me one of his shine, the rag pieces.
Yes.
And they work on everything, and I'm telling you, they work on everything.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I mean, yes, the wonderful gentleman, Oliver, who created Sparkle. If you're wondering what to use on any of your turquoise pieces, we always recommend this. It's fabulous. This is the new collection, which is the spritzer bottle, and you get the wipes with it as well, which is all new. So as you want to keep your beautiful jewelry in great condition, we recommend Sparkle on HSN. Well, thank you so much for your orders on this one. Just a reminder, this is $299. The ring is $59.99, and if you do want that Sleeping Beauty cross, it's about $113 and change, and that's again a lowest price ever on that particular piece. Talking of crosses, stay with me, I have something else to show you, and one other cross. It's smaller, but it's really fabulously priced, so stay with us for that. Okay, so there's the turquoise cross, the ring, and of course our cuff as we bring to a close this hour. Thank you for shopping with us. I will not, Jennifer and I, we have master planned this hour and the next hour to keep you going, because this is a marathon, not a sprint. We're gonna head over this way to our first item of our 9 p.m. show. I will tell you, our first item, You see, how could I go, when we were planning this show, we said, how can we go from a $59 ring into anything else? You got to give me something else that's also remarkably priced. Look what they did. Mr. Jarrett, how many of these available left, please, sir? $59.98. These will, as you would imagine, be very popular. It is not quite as large as the previous cross. The previous cross, as you know, was Sleeping Beauty turquoise, right? This one is another turquoise. It's from the Kingman mine, so